That song,
Yeah, man.
federal agent, not federal agent, a federal judge, Supreme Court.
Yeah, man.
Supreme Court, they ruled that anything produced by an AI cannot be owned by anybody. So I guess that's a big win for all the SAG Afro people, music people, essentially saying that if anything is produced by AI, you can't copyright it. So it can just be used by anybody. So I don't foresee anybody in Marvel, DC, Warner Brothers, Fox investing 400 million in a new Marvel movie with anything AI in it because they can't copyright it.
Yeah,
They can't use AI to write the script because anybody can use that script.
That does kind of change it up now.
Yeah, that changed the whole game right there.
That really changes it up.
Well, yeah, it does change the whole game. I mean, everybody got
pause. Bring your microphone up.
Yeah,
you got it way too low. Like your mic needs to be by your face.
I mean, I could turn his input up too.
But don't do that.
Yeah, I kind of like it. If you,
like,
that's why I say you got to be direct.
Like this.
Yeah, you got to be direct.
Like this.
I got you. I got you. Damn life, but.
After a couple of episodes, bro, you won't even notice the mic, bro. Just trust me. Mic in front of you completely. You need to bring it out because
like this.
Like this. Oh, yeah. Your ox dropped off, by the way.
Right.
Oh yeah, but make sure. Yeah. Just make sure.
Oh. You really should be touching it damn near.
Yeah. Like you got to be up on it. Plug up, and I think you just got to do a light twist, and you should be good. It's nothing like a hard. It's not hard to get it back on the sounds. Yeah, just a little. Yep, you good.
Hello.
All right, man. So we back in this motherfucking man. I know.
All right, back again, everybody.
Back to business.
In the news of AI and stuff like that, federal judge has ruled that anything produced by AI cannot be copywritten or trademarked or anything of the such. So I think that's a big win for creatives, actors, actresses, anybody in the creative field. The big, movie house versus the SAG-AFTRA people and all of that, the big strike that's going on. I don't really foresee anybody at Marvel or Disney investing any money in a script that they can't copyright or own.
Which is right.
Which is the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, dog, like these niggas is so greedy, dog. Like, it's crazy how greedy
the music industry is, how Hollywood is. Everybody just want money, man. And I get it, man, right? But at the end of the day, man, the people behind that's thinking about this stuff, the people that went to school to learn how to work a fucking camera gotta get paid. I feel at the end of the day, man, everybody need their due diligence. So I mean, everybody should get paid for their talents.
All right, yeah, we gotta thank this lady, Judge Beryl A. Howell. Right there, I'm not even gonna lie. This is the lady right up on the screen right here, man. We got to give her a nice little round of applause, man, because she saved a lot of people's jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people's jobs is now saved. The creative space is now,
covered. Read it off.
So yeah, I will. Let's check my Galactus. You know what I'm saying? Artificial intelligence cannot hold the copyright for works it creates. A federal judge ruled on Friday. Judge Beryl A. Howell of the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia found the U.S. Copyright Office was correct in denying copyright protections to a work that was created entirely without human involvement. Friday's ruling will be a critical component in the future legal fights as lawyers and investors test the limits of intellectual property laws applied to AI. computer scientist Stephen Teller attempted to get a copyright for a piece of the visual arts of the recent recent yeah. You know, that's enough though. But basically, at the end of the day, man, you know, we are in the creative business, and I'm not even gonna lie. There's once in a while we use AI, but it's never the whole thing. It's only like maybe 5%. It's cool to even get a light idea from them, but then it's just you really got to use it as if anything, as a starting point. But it really shouldn't be the whole project. It really shouldn't be like taking over people's jobs.
You use AI to speed up the creative process, but not to completely eliminate it. Like that actually is ridiculous. Like, to think that these niggas is so greedy that they would be like, all right, we don't want to pay nobody no more, so let's just do this, right? Is kind of nuts. Just even the thought that somebody thought like, hey, let's swing this by a couple of people. Let's see how they feel about it. So how about, imagine if your job came to you, right? It's like, so like, we can get this AI model in to essentially, we're going to use you to train this AI model and then kick you out.
That's crazy.
Like, just imagine if your job said that to you.
I mean, it's starting to happen some places. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, hey.
I mean that's not even the craziest bunch of greed. You know, honestly, like,
so
you heard.
Imagine if they started having delivery drivers as AI robots instead of a human. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit. Let me. Okay. This is a big topic, especially in South Florida, man. Listen, I am all for driverless everything. Everybody being in driverless cars. Listen, boy, the amount of these people that are on their phones driving on the wrong side of the street on their phone, like today, bro. Almost died today in the turning lane, coming up to the light. Somebody turns and starts driving the wrong way down the turning lane while on their phone smiling.
That's crazy,
right? Like what the hell, bro? I'm all for it. I'm all for it, dog. Like,
I ain't for that driving. I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, don't get me wrong. Certain people shouldn't be on the road. I feel like you need to pass a certain test before you get a driver's license. Like that, just passing a driving test is not cool. Like,
this little multiple choice test, it ain't it, man.
But is it just me? Like, isn't it weird to have that sixth sense of knowing some dumb shit's about to happen on the road? And you kind of just, because you were in the car with me when that same thing happened. I think it was right on like on 441 or whatever. But like we went to go pull off, and I was just like, oh, let's go around these guys. You're like, yo, wait. And then next thing you know, wrong side of the road. I mean, that dude was at least going a smooth 20, 25. He was trying to speed up, so he was at least decelerating and finally realizing he was on the wrong side. He might have just went down to 25 miles per hour.
Yo, 441 is
you're talking about on 441 when we were gonna go around. And that nigga just
and I was like, you know what?
Oh my god.
For some reason you're like, yeah, just chill. I was like, yeah, you know what? I am gonna chill. And there's plenty of times too. There was one time, well, you know Pete. There was one time with Pete where we went to, this is like a long time ago, but we were about to cross the street or whatever like that. And we left from the area like Windmill Ranches and all that, the whole Dan Marino area, you know what I'm saying? So like we had all of that. And then so like and it's like maybe 1-2 o'clock. We're about to make a left. Green light goes. And I'm just like about to go. I'm like, yo, stop for a second. We could have got clapped. It would have been on my side.
Yo, sorry, you brought up Pete. Didn't his, I don't want to say because I can't remember completely, but didn't somebody die? Like,
rest in peace is
right.
This was years ago. You know, this was years ago.
Like last year.
No, this is about like 3-4 years about now. It's been a little minute. I ain't gonna
2 years.
This is before the pandemic.
No,
sure.
It was after pandemic. Bro.
No, before the pandemic for sure. I wasn't wearing a mask. And I think I had a shared ride at that point in time.
Bro, this is after we did Rolling Loud.
Nah, this was before. He pulled up beforehand. Yeah, I remember because it was that, and then it was.
But it was the same shit. Some crazy shit on the road.
Yeah.
She was turning into a plaza and somebody clapped her.
Same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I am all for, because niggas cannot drive in Florida. We got some of the worst intersections in the world.
Cold,
and
hard
it's
fact.
noted.
Cold,
we got
hard
some
fact.
of the worst intersections. Broward County alone got like 3 of the top 20.
Cold hard fact.
Yeah, that's how ain't that I don't want to say, never mind. What's called mom died too, like that.
And then I mean, these things happen though, man. Rest of soul, man. And it's just this happened to another.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
This happened to another one of my friends' mom too. Same thing.
Yeah, my cousin's my cousin's baby father's mom, same thing, dog.
Yeah. These things do happen. And then there was another one right on Oakland 441, same road again. You know, maybe less than about a mile. It was just about a mile up the north of the road. But same thing. We're riding with Tony. Four-way stop, turns green. I'm like, hey, hold up a second. I see this car just kind of going a little, and I just don't think he's gonna stop. So I just told Tony to stop like mid-road. Luckily, there was nobody behind us, so we didn't get hit from behind. And then, I'm like, see, once again, I just keep ducking and dodging them. And I mean, keep seeing them. So,
our story. Why the reason I have 2 back surgeries? Fucking, I decide not to run the red light because it's raining and I don't want to get clapped up. And what happens? I stop at the red light. 5 seconds later, drunk driver. Boom.
Nah, but you remember what I said too when you stopped though, right?
You said I should have took it.
And I was like, I'm surprised you stopped. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were gonna take that.
Yeah.
Then 5 seconds happened.
Yeah, we literally were talking about like, and I was like, nah, I ran, boom.
Just like that. I was like, damn, that shit definitely changed bodies up. And I was like my second accident within like a few years actually too. So that definitely was a midway setback for me. But you live and learn. But back to the AI thing, man. The whole way I do feel you're right about it. It's going to take some time though. You can't just throw that shit in all tomorrow. It's really going to have to take some time with the automated driving. I think that's the whole thing. It's going to probably take over 10 years, a little bit, because in 2036, no car.
2030, it's supposed to be all electric.
All electric cars have to be made.
I mean, at the end of the day, right?
I mean,
do you really trust a car driving for you? I mean,
do you trust these niggas?
I trust myself a lot, and
I trust myself.
Yeah.
I trust myself a lot. I ain't gonna
hold the other person, right? Like,
because hey, man, like I'm probably because of the age that we grew up in. Like I put my phone down.
Yeah, we hear
when
stories.
I'm on the road.
We hear stories of people driving on the wrong way at 95 all the time. Just the other day, this guy they found he got pulled over on 95. They found 2 bottles of liquor in his car. He had no license.
Dude, the dude was drinking that hit us. He was like in the midst of drinking while he was driving. He wasn't just drunk coming from someplace. He was drinking in the car.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just everywhere, man. You just can't. You just gotta be safe out there, man. No matter how you try, you just never know, man.
It's like we don't want it, but we want it. We use it already, right? But it's like once you open up, once you give somebody that taste like dope, you know what I mean?
I mean,
they want the full. They're gonna keep wanting it.
I mean,
once you open up convenience to people, right? And taking things off of taking stuff that they would have to do off of their plate now. It's just think about Uber and Instacart and all of those things. Stop people from having to go to the grocery store.
But that only was spiked up even more because of the pandemic, though. You know what I'm saying? Like when the pandemic hit.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost say that the pandemic hit just at the right time, quote unquote. Like, oh man, and it was a soft like desensitized us to giving up those creature comforts and using those things.
Well, let's get
to the point where you Uber.
I mean, Arizona and San Francisco got a bunch of driverless cars.
Nah, but check this. It started. I feel like the first AI out of all of this kind of started with like Sun Pass and those Fast Pass things.
Yeah,
because you have your information registered. Boom, the system picks up your license and then automatically bills it either to your plate or automatically takes it from that Sun Pass
from
MDX,
the account. Yeah,
or whatever it's called in New York or whatever like that. All of those type of systems, right?
Yo, you heard about that shit where they got fake QR codes in Atlanta, where they're stealing people information?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, at the parking passes.
Yeah,
at the parking places.
That shit is wild, dog.
That is kind of clever, though. You gotta. That is clever, though. Like, there is hustles that is like, damn,
It's like
that's
the fake gift cards
that's a good
at
one.
Walgreens and CVS.
That's a real good one.
Yo, there was two niggas. There's two niggas in Broward that got fucked up on a scam. They ran a scam.
Damn.
They scammed Uber Eats out of $1 million.
I saw that. I mean, shit. There was everybody. It seems that everybody Cash App went down on Thursday, and it was a glitch where people was able to send themselves $100.
Oh, I heard about that.
And niggas is waking up with minus $40,000 on their Cash App right now, looking crazy.
I think a kid actually almost got jammed
that's
up.
why niggas was putting up the memes about you wish you wouldn't have did that glitch on Thursday.
Hold on. It says DoorDash caught everyone. Hold on, we about to put this on the screen. DoorDash caught everyone who used the Cash App glitch. Hold on. Let's see. I hope this is not fucking. Okay. TikTok. Send me with the IG.
Click X.
Hold on, we going back. Hold on.
Or what?
No, it's not wrong. It's a different.
Oh, that's not this.
Oh no, I think that was just the video explaining that. Hold on. Let's see what they got going on here. Here we go. That looked like the.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Biggie.
I'm talking about niggas waking up minus 40 grand because they went crazy. To be minus 40 grand, you know what that means? That means you sat there and did that shit 400 times. Do you understand? He sat there and did that shit 400 times.
My God. So they kept hitting him for 10 bands every time, basically?
No. On Thursday, there was a glitch where you could send yourself $100 on Cash App.
Oh, shit.
And just keep sending it to yourself. So he sat there and sent himself $100 400 times.
And then he stayed up late night. Jeez.
Kept
pressing that send button.
Yeah, pressing that send button. That boy.
Now he in a hole 40.
Now he needs some milk. Now he needs some milk, boy. That hurts. That hurts.
That's
he looked young too. He looked like real young too. Like looking at it.
At what point
he really
did people become stupid as a society? Become so stupid to think that they weren't going to be able to track this?
He really should have said this.
Listen, at what point do niggas feel like they don't gotta earn no type of money? And I'm glad we on the subject, right? And I don't want to get too personal about it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep the names out of it, but I just feel like whether it's a new era or back in the day, I feel like niggas is just lazy, man. I feel like niggas need to go out and work, man. At the end of the day, right? Niggas need to go find a job, and
you don't have to be niggas just need to go make some money.
Dog, facts, man. Like, and then
make some money, something constructive. Like, fuck.
There's
so many ways to make money now. You could play video games.
You can make money.
You could fuck bitches. You could literally just have on OnlyFans,
bro.
Niggas is making so much money on OnlyFans.
Did you know that Miami? Do you know that Miami is the number one
spot? Number one spot. Number one spot for content creators. Like, dog, niggas is making so much money on OnlyFans that the nigga there's only one person.
No, Miami's the number one. Where
it's the number one.
OnlyFans.
I know that.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is niggas is making so much money on OnlyFans, right?
Mm.
That the owner, because like OnlyFans is crazy. It's not a corporation. This is a sole proprietorship. One nigga owns OnlyFans. Right?
Yeah.
He's been paying himself like $1.8 million a day for the past 2 years.
Cold game.
Lord.
Cold game. Right there. I can't even hold you.
Super rich.
Old game.
Move
bro,
over Facebook, man.
Bro, like it's crazy how many ways you could literally make money. Bitches can sell their feet, bitches can sell their panties. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas can sell their feet. Like there's just so many ways. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like originally, I thought it was gonna be about like celebrities, and all right, you're gonna see maybe behind the scenes in a movie, or somebody like at the time OnlyFans was still.
I mean, that was the original intention.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, all right, Usher or
like regular people. Like there, people still use OnlyFans for like other stuff than sex.
Let's say it would have been Lil Uzi Vert. He's about to record the Pink Tape or whatever. If it was initially what it was supposed to be, that would have been a good way. Like, hey, this person
this is studio stuff.
Boom, boom. Oh, hey, Kai Cenat's about to come check this out. You're gonna know about at least some of the clips, and then he's gonna cut you off. Hey, watch it on the page though. But you're gonna see us setting up all the other shit. Maybe
you niggas
like
could have.
15,
You could
20
get released.
seconds.
You could get released songs. You get what I'm saying? Like you could preview songs. Like there were so many things that you could do on OnlyFans. People show you how to code. People play video. Like just the sex part is the crazy sensational part, but that's not what it was originally intended for. It's just like,
I mean, sex sells, man.
It's just like, I mean, like Viagra too, right?
It's the number one marketing tool in America.
Viagra wasn't a dick pill originally.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It was niggas. Viagra was not a dick pill. It was a blood pressure pill. And when they kept testing it, niggas kept having hard on. So they were like, oh shit.
Crazy.
Boom. ED.
Crazy. You go.
Oh.
Yeah, you back on. You back on. You know what I'm saying? But now with them ED pills, dog, it's just like this.
So like
pause first of all.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Like that was a tangent.
Yeah, that was one of those. I had to just let me correct myself. But
shit, they got a new Aquaman.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Hey man, they're trying to.
I thought they completely wiped the DC universe and they were starting over, but I guess not.
No, they are starting over. The whole Flash thing happened. They still have movies that they still need to release. I think they're keeping Jason Momoa as Aquaman though, and I think they're keeping
Jason Momoa
and they're keeping Gal Gadot.
But
they're keeping those two. Everybody else is wiped out. It's done. Like Thanos snapped the whole. They're switching up the whole lineup. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I did watch the movie though. The Flash movie. It was all right. There was a whole lot of CGI with trash on there though.
I didn't even give it I didn't even. Hey man, if he's a pedo, so there's certain things like the way my morals and my and my shit works that I can't do that.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, dog.
I ain't gonna
hold you, dog.
Facts.
This man said it years ago, dog. We laughed at the man, dog. But he talking real shit, dog. I don't know. I forgot his name, dog. But he said it years ago, dog. Hide your kids and hide your wife, dog. The man ain't lying. He's not lying, dog. It's weird out here, dog.
Antoine Dotson. That's the dude y'all talking about.
It's weird out here.
No, like
yo,
you know what I mean?
I need to get that. That's what we need on one of them pads.
Y'all is burnt out for saying that shit. That is funny as fuck though.
We ain't lying though. Like niggas is laughing at this nigga. This nigga was a meme for years.
That nigga really was like the old guy on the corner with the sign. He was the old guy.
Judgment Day is coming.
Judgment Day is coming. Y'all ain't believe it.
Dog, you know what's crazy? Dog, it's so funny that you guys said that shit because there's so many things. We're old enough to remember some of these things. Like you were saying, hide your kids, hide your wives is weird out there, dog. We're old enough to remember some of these things, dog. But like the shit that they were talking about in movies and all of this stuff that they were like, yo, this shit's gonna happen and blah blah blah. Bro,
it's really happening.
It's happening right now, bro. I remember, I don't want to age myself too much, but there used to be, you guys know RoboCop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
niggas knew about that.
So they tried to have a RoboCop series like in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, super early 2000s. I don't even think past 2001.
Hold on, RoboCop series?
Yeah, RoboCop TV show.
Was it Robo or
RoboCop?
Robot.
Not
No, no,
Robo.
Robots.
No,
RoboCop. RoboCop. No, not RoboCop. This is the funniest shit in the world right now.
TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, just to let y'all know, people's I've never been the spelling bee champ. Never will ever try it.
1994,
you know
right? Boom. There's an episode, right?
Yeah.
I remember this. 1994. There's an episode of RoboCop where there was a sting operation on like one of the biggest gangsters in.
Was it the first episode?
I can't remember, but it was one of the first couple of episodes. It didn't last too long. The series, I don't even. The series didn't last.
You know
too
why?
long.
Because you got a nigga's face looking like this, bro. That shit.
It's it was the actual RoboCop. Like,
yeah, I couldn't stomach that face, bro. That
like,
was...
okay, so there was an episode of the series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where there was a sting operation, and lo and behold, every cop has body cams in the series. This is 1994.
Mm-hmm.
So every cop has body cams, is supposed because it's the future.
Yeah.
Now every cop has body cams, right?
Yeah.
In the series, every cop had a body cam. It was a sting operation. They arrest this nigga in the middle of doing some illegal shit, right? They take him back to the station, and they had to let him go because he was wearing some type of jamming device where everybody else was getting recorded but him. So his image was blurred out on every cop's body, on every cop. So it was like he's in the police office in handcuffs, but they were like, yo, did you really arrest me? Because they don't have no proof. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, I Googled because I was talking about this with my girl earlier. It's so funny. I Googled, it's like, yo, okay, are there like personal camera jamming devices? Oh, you can buy them shits.
Yeah.
You can buy them shits.
I think they're illegal to actually possess, but not illegal to actually manufacture. It's probably some weird loophole with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how that goes. That's like the people that make the quote unquote switch, the Glocky with the switch. You know what I mean? Like, they got that, but it's not illegal to make. It's illegal to have, though. That's just facts. What it is. It's like suppressors is the same thing.
Yeah.
Illegal, well, in some places you can have a suppressor too. For the record, you can. I don't want to sound ignorant. You really can actually get that going. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you actually can get that. You have to go apply for that first and get that cleared.
Oh my god!
So I don't want to really sound like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh. But yeah, man.
Saquon.
Saquon got
just coughed it up.
I thought that was a running play. The way they looked at how he went up there, I thought that was
Daniel Jones just set that nigga up though. Oh my god, Dallas is up.
Was that Well, yeah, it's about to be 16 for sure.
This game's over.
Yeah, it's over. It is raining though.
Oh man,
no, but
football is back.
Yeah, that is good.
The
man.
other football, American football is back.
We back all the way, man. We back in this. You know what I mean? We are back.
Everybody, I don't know if everybody's anybody's been gambling, anybody's been on fantasy. Like, I have to play fantasy to make it fun for me anymore.
Hold on.
Major crimes. Shit.
Legal gambling.
I don't know if anybody you got a fantasy team? How you don't play fantasy, dog?
No, I haven't done it yet, but I need to set it up.
It's too late. Dude, it started.
No,
too late.
I played.
You can do it, but it's not like you're gonna be able to join a group with your homies.
Nah,
you could do random ones with niggas online, but that ain't fun.
Nah, low key. I've set up second week ones because there's a lot of people that is like on the left out list. You know what I'm saying? And this is like what 2-3 years ago where we made like one in week 2 and just niggas just hopped on. You know what I'm saying?
Send me the link, man.
I feel like. Honestly, with J Dobbs actually his punk respectfully, his ass getting injured again, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ, Dobbins, dog.
Get better, heal up, get back in the league. Right now it's over for you.
The coach was like, here we go again after this nigga can't.
Hey, I had to tell this man to rewind that.
When this nigga fell, we was watching the game. We was watching it on Red Zone. When this nigga fell, I was like, dog, every time this nigga fall funny, my heart stops because I think he gonna really get injured. And this nigga tore his Achilles, dog.
Dog. Here's the thing, too. Like I said, the coach is walking him, like consoling him on the sideline. And then
last second.
And the last second, I turned, but it caught it on the corner of my eye. He like like he's talking to someone like, arm around him, big bro, you know what I'm saying? Big bro.
He's gonna be all right, man. Here we go again.
Like, and the camera just cut right after because it was red zone, so they couldn't really keep it on there anyways. But like seeing that, and I had to tell Mark, rewind that, man, rewind it. You really got to see the coach's face. It's bad, bro. I automatically dropped him. Like I dropped him.
After he tore his Achilles, he's done.
Yeah. Like once they said it,
man, injury-prone players in any sport, dog, it's over with, man. Like,
bro, like the last 3 years, like ACL, Achilles now. Like, whoa, bro.
I ain't gonna say it's over because AD at least played well last year. At least Anthony Davis in basketball. He said it's sports, so I have to go with.
But he didn't tear his Achilles.
No,
he's not. Anthony Davis ain't have no serious. Like he just he just cotton. You know what I mean?
Except for Brandon Knight and Paul George breaking their leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was bad.
But
Paul George though, dog, he another one.
PG.
Like he's a great player, bro. But it's just like
his game changed.
He's still great.
No, he's still good.
He's still amazing.
He's fire.
Right?
I ain't gonna hold you.
But it's just like anytime something crazy happened on the court, dog, I think he's done.
No, that's a fact. I can see that. I can see that.
Like it's just nuts how.
I mean, look what Kobe been through. Kobe been through a lot of fractures in his finger.
But Kobe kept playing. You know what I mean? Like
true.
Kobe is a different animal.
Okay.
Different beast, different animal, whatever you want to call it. Kobe is just different. He's built different.
Mamba mentality, man. Like,
oh boy, first week of the season, bro, ain't nobody covered except San Francisco. And it looked like Dallas.
That's just kind of rough. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's
Dallas
rough
looked
on the
like
pockets
so
right
far, and it's only the first quarter, but ain't nobody covered. So
yeah, I mean, it's
so
rough.
if you were an underdog, if you put in some underdog tickets, you hit big.
Shit, let's check.
I ain't gonna hold you. Giants should have got a new quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Jones is all right, but he ain't no.
Check out these scores real quick with what went on today too. Keep going.
Nobody covered. Eagles, I think they had a 7-point money line. Seahawks was supposed to win, so that's just an outright.
Really?
Yeah. Dolphins was supposed to lose also
because Cooper Kupp was out. That probably changed the
Chargers were supposed to win. They lost to the Dolphins. Bears were supposed to win. They got blown out by the Packers.
Let's go ahead and check the See More. Okay,
go back up.
Yeah, we gotta go back up. This is Bills, Jets, Charlie. Yeah.
49ers covered. Commanders, I think, had 7 points. They didn't cover. Vikings lost to the Buccaneers. The Ravens covered.
That was a lot. That was a surprise. I'm not gonna lie.
The Browns covered.
Damn.
And the Lions won. So Lions won straight up underdog. But Buccaneers won straight up underdog.
I might have went with the Lions though.
Scroll.
Yeah, let's go down. Let's go down over here.
Saints didn't cover. Nobody covered. Like barely anybody covered, dog. Like Dolphins underdog won. Packers underdog won. Rams underdog won. Raiders underdog won.
The highest paid quarterback in the NFL ain't win.
Yeah, so like you could have made a lot of money, and
I thought the Dolphins would have won though. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought
I didn't think the Dolphins were gonna win. I'm gonna keep it after Jalen went down. They didn't get none of the running backs they tried to get.
But I thought we already had a good running back. That was kind of, in my point, it was like we have a really
you guys have a running back by committee. You have like 3 okay running backs. They're all really fast.
So it makes us
they're not
as skilled as Dalvin Cook, who we really
or Jonathan Taylor. I'll try to get Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, we did really try to get JT, but that might happen down the road. But I think that would only happen if an injury happens. If we keep like succeeding how we are succeeding right now, I think it could be some good things happening down the road.
Miami still got the Waddle.
Yeah, we got Waddle. He got hurt. You said right. You said Jay Waddle.
Jay Waddle. I don't even know if he played. Tell you the honest truth.
I don't think he played because
okay.
Tyreek Hill got 3 touchdowns.
But my team.
That's fine.
I was supposed to win by a lot. My team is looking like Dookie now, dog. Like
Dookie Howser.
I can't even. I can't even hold you how bad my team looking, bro.
Packers won by 18. Were they supposed to win?
Nah, they were definitely underdogs.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if anybody believes in Jordan Love just yet. But But based off of Packers history, they're 2 for 2.
Jamar Chase gave me 5.5 points.
First overall pick too. Huh?
When does Baltimore play?
Baltimore
they already played. They played.
They lost.
They won.
They won that one. They were doing some good things. It was nice ball. It was versus the Texans too. That's an expected one.
So ain't nobody got nobody.
Jalen Hurts gave me 14.6 points.
Nobody got.
I got
Lamar Jackson. Nobody got Lamar Jackson on their fantasy.
We picked Jalen Hurts. I got Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I picked another black quarterback.
I picked Jalen.
I mean, I would pick a white quarterback, but at that point in time, I like Jalen Hurts. I got a soft spot for people that did well on my teams before. You know,
I got a soft spot for people that look like me.
All right, off the sports for now, right?
Yeah.
I got a question about movies, right?
Yeah.
That was a hard cut.
I mean,
we could have went to the USA losing to Germany. We could have went a lot of places. Nigga said, let's go back to movies.
I mean, listen,
with that horn,
Team USA. Listen, man, that Team USA shit is bullshit. Right? Team USA, they have no ballers on there. First of all,
true.
Right?
That's true. They're
Second of all,
weak.
I don't think
respectfully.
I don't think niggas is trying to get hurt going into this season, right? I think niggas don't learn their lesson about certain shit. I think niggas right now is really trying to heal.
Who you think? Nah, nigga, we didn't have stars on the Team USA team. Those niggas need to show their ass that they took. That was their opportunity. It's like Austin
Reeves.
What did you say? They got a show.
Pause. Facts.
Sorry,
ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for my.
I was just wondering about the phrasing going on real quick, but back to your point.
These are niggas that's trying to, like it's Austin Reeves and fucking
Murray and all the niggas, right?
Mikhail and fucking.
Nah, Murray's a Canadian and he didn't even play. Think about that.
He just won a chip.
Yeah. I'm just saying he didn't play. Imagine if he would have played.
That team was no effort into that in that Team USA team. Like
it was effort.
It was effort,
but they weren't superstar. There's not super.
It was literally Anthony Edwards is like the only projected superstar. Mikhail is super nice,
and that's why I said there was no effort. Like
you talking about
no effort. They tried.
You pulling. All right, this is Austin Rivers' first year.
A lot of the European teams had their superstars though,
and that's what I'm trying to say. You pulling Austin Reeves, right?
Yeah,
this is his first year making a fucking noise, right? And you put this nigga on Team USA because he made fucking noise, and this year coming up, like
I mean, it's also the people who accept it. You
know
what I mean?
Facts.
Like Europeans kind of are when it comes to stuff for their nation. That's like the highest honor for them. You get what I'm saying? Like
they have more pride in it, honestly. Like if you want to keep it all the way clean across the board, they really actually have pride for it. All right, give me a second. Where is it at though?
I don't know.
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I thought he had that. There we go. All right, yeah. But like with Austin, like all right, the team was I called it and is really no offense to the actual players on there. If they were fillers in the actual team that would be the best of the best, right?
It's like Noah Lyles spoke this shit into existence.
No, but it was a D-rated team by comparison of what they could have got on the market or people that would have been actually wanting to be available.
Yeah, like obviously no Steph, no LeBron, no KD.
Come on, just
no
that
Dame.
Alone. Like
I'm not saying none
AD.
All right, so I'm not saying none of these niggas are not ballers because
they're all
Tyrese Hilbert is definitely a baller. Brandon Ingram a baller. You get what I'm saying? I get these people are ballers, but what I'm saying is they're not no breakout star. Like they're not dominating the league. You get what I'm saying?
They're
great jerseys, crazy jerseys. Like
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is going to be
that's
him.
The only one.
You
need more than that. All right, look at the Vince Carter team. Niggas was stacked. Look at the team with fucking you know what I'm saying? Like
basically
the before Team USA teams, they was stacked with players, dog. They was stacked with all stars. It was like
what Hall of Famers besides Anthony Edwards is on there?
No
Hall of Famer. Damn, you put him up there already?
I think if he stays the course and keep rising with actual,
I mean, the NBA Hall of Fame ain't shit though. So, but
with team success stays healthy and continues to put an extra point or two on his scoring plus some defense, I think he could be a Hall of Famer.
Cool.
Anthony Edwards, if he stays this trend, like he doesn't like let the big money stop him and everything like that, I think he could be a Hall of Famer. I'll put that on there right now. Shoot, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I see it. But
shout out to my boy Money Marc in the live
year.
chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get the ball rolling first before we make these statements. You know what I'm saying? Like,
also, before we get back into your talk, before we go back to the movies thing, dog, we gotta talk about Colorado.
We gotta talk about Dorado, man.
We gotta talk about Colorado.
You're talking about prime time.
Yeah, super
prime everything.
Prime everything, dog. 15
Amazon
national
Prime.
commercials. 15 national commercials, and the boys came through.
Yeah.
And they had their home opening.
You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure he gets his just
destroyed. It was a rivalry game too, so they destroyed Nebraska. Got a shout out. Yo, I'm saying this right now. Shedeur Sanders. If he ain't number one, he number two, dog. Like, yeah, Caleb Williams is great, but
if he's not the one, he's the two. And he's not the two.
Dog, he's not. He's top two, and he's not two, dog. Like for real, like he is. I don't know why none of these other programs, like why he wasn't highly recruited. Like I'm seeing him do things. Like I'm seeing him do things that Ryan Tannehill can't do.
No, that's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing him.
But you know what I think it is?
I'm seeing him Patrick Mahomes some shit. Like, bro.
It's all hate, man. Like they was hating on his pop, so they're gonna hate on him too. And I think that's just what it is, man. Like at the end of the day, man, this it's coming from this nigga who played 2 sports, maybe 3. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this man was on his shit. This nigga was doing his shit though. Had his own sneakers plenty of times. I mean, what didn't he do?
Yeah, Dion was a man.
What didn't he do, dog?
I'm not a fan of doing interviews, but I would love to interview a nigga like Shedeur.
Nah,
like I got some crazy questions. Like there's crazy questions I want to ask just because you know he's Deion Sanders' son. You know what I mean? Like I want to ask him like, dog, like how much Pepsi did you have in your house growing up? You know what I mean? Like
that's a fact.
like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like did you have to wear your dad's shoes all the time? You know what I mean? Like, I know, like,
but
I mean,
I think Jordan was like that. I don't know if any other parents was like that because you know,
it's not bad because Dion has some he has some fire sneakers. Like he has some fire sneakers.
But if your pops was Birdman, would you wear a sneaker? Would you wear his lugs?
Oh my god, I hate my pops.
Listen, I ain't wearing no lugs unless you pay me, nigga.
I'm running hands.
This commercial, yo, you gotta pay me, pops.
Squabble down.
I ain't wearing no lugs.
Oh my god.
On the last subject, though, the Anthony Edwards money, he's on our live too. He said Anthony Edwards is definitely on pace for Hall of Fame as long as he stays consistent with his numbers and can make
on
some
our
deep.
Live. We're live?
Yeah, we live. We was just on a private line with just some of the people.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
What's
it's
up,
just
y'all?
funny.
What's
I
up,
only
y'all?
sent it with like a few people. It was just a little soft launch run, you know what I'm saying? But it's a good little time. I wanted to hear.
You know, we're trying to do this.
You know
we're trying to do this organically. You know what I mean? Hopefully people will catch on. That's the best way to do things.
That's how we're gonna do
it. You can't speed things up too much.
Hell
you know what I mean? Like as long as we actually can stay consistent, I think
we're gonna do that.
I think we'll have something that people will like to listen to.
Nah, trust me, y'all gonna learn these boards too. So just in case if I ever gotta be up out of here, somebody gotta be up out of here for a few days, it's fine. You know, we're gonna make sure the people could at least have something to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And just keep it like that. Don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Interchangeable, but it's gonna be at least 2 of us 3, at least that, you know what I mean? 3 of us 3 all times. But if we can't, 2 of us 3 and we mix and match, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Shedeur was looking like a pro out there, bro.
I think he's gonna be number 1 overall pick personally.
Like I'm looking at him and he's 20 years old, so it's not like he's old or nothing like that. And like Joe Burrow was 25 in college.
No, Joey is looking crazy good right now.
Pause. I mean, not today. Not today. They benched him 4th quarter. They benched the whole starting team 4th quarter. But I think that leads into the people that don't play. They don't play preseason anymore. right? So
body's not ready.
Yeah, they're not ready, and then
body's not ready to really do what it needs to do.
Training camp off with that calf and signing that big deal. He took every penny.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You want to resign me for some more? Go ahead.
I mean, it's money time when you hear that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely money time because, all right, with Shador, right? I think you say he's already in his third year. We were talking about that
this
the other.
Is his third year.
His third year, so he could be out of here and be the number 1 overall pick, right?
18, 19, 20. Yeah.
So he could be out of here and be.
I mean, Caleb Williams is still there, right? But like the things I'm seeing Shador do with like nobody. I'm not saying they have nobodies, right? But like, it's not a bunch of 5 stars on the team. You get what I'm saying? The man was running for his life.
True.
And he still hasn't thrown a pick.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a little pick off, but he gonna be, honestly, he is gonna be a player because I know sometimes it's always like I feel like at least in the NFL, especially when you have like a superstar player or a star player, their kid actually turns out to be like more times than not pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
That's actually a better percentage than the NBA. For real.
Not facts.
So I think he's going to be more than fine.
Especially football. Football is a different animal.
Yeah,
Nah, facts though, because I see a lot of bummy ass juniors in the fucking basketball league.
Yeah, but there's a lot of juniors that's really not doing it. I'm not really trying to throw shots at them, but yeah, they really not doing it. Though.
I mean, it's the truth though. I mean, niggas ain't performing like the pops was. Like,
I mean, if their pops was anything good,
I mean, look at
their life was a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
They have to work as hard.
Nah, yeah.
But I'll say this though, when it comes to the NBA, there is one NBA son that I'm kind of keeping my eye on. Pause.
Yeah, who you talking
I like
about?
Jet.
You talking about Jet Howard?
Jet Howard.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good though.
Jet Howard.
Who's he? Dwight?
It's Dwight Howard. Not Dwight.
Not Dwight.
Not Dwight. Yeah, pause on that.
The other Dwight.
Pause on that first and foremost.
The other Howard.
Relax. Juwan Howard. Juwan Howard's son.
Oh, the light-skinned nigga from
Fat Five, yeah.
Yeah.
His son. He played for Orlando.
Yeah, he's on the Magic right now. He's solid though. But they got like 14 guards over there. So we'll see what happens.
I think LaMelo's son is balling, and I think
LaMelo's a baller. He's another, but he's not a son.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a son of a pro player. That's why he's a
not LaMelo. I mean,
you're talking about
Melo's son.
Oh, Melo's son?
Yeah, Carmelo's son.
Yeah,
he's all right.
Yeah, I think he can. Like, it's hard to beat Carmelo. I ain't gonna lie.
He's all right.
And I forgot his name.
I don't kind of like his game though.
And Jason Richardson's son.
Jason Richardson's son's crazy. I ain't even gonna hold
Cayenne,
you.
Cayenne,
he's jumping out the gym. Oh my gosh. He's nutso. Pause.
Yeah, Cayenne be talking mad trash though. I ain't gonna even hold you. Ever seen some of his videos?
His name is Cayenne.
Yeah,
Kylan.
Yeah, like this one, right? Cayenne. I feel like I'm saying it right. So.
Oh, him. Yeah.
He be talking mad trash, like in a New York accent too.
He's better than Dwayne Wade's son.
Dwayne Wade's son is. I guess he was hoping his second son was going.
Yeah, that ain't go down.
But that ain't
really go down that way. Yeah. Oh man. Also, man, I'm looking at the score. It's 19-0 right now. Dallas and we got Dallas and motherfucking New York Giants. You know what I'm saying?
New York Giants fucking suck.
19-0. Goddamn.
Listen, New York Giants is my favorite team.
But they're your favorite team.
But Daniel Jones is not the quarterback, dog. I'm telling you, last year was just a lucky. All right, so niggas are trying to find the next Eli Manning for New York Giants, right? And that's Daniel Jones is not it. Like,
I mean, y'all
I get it, right?
Y'all just paid him, so guess what?
But you can't get rid of him because listen, the only reason why they paid him was because of what he did last year. But what he did last year was just only a fluke. Like, it wasn't like you really want to. It was a fluke, man. Listen, man, niggas got.
I think he's Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins was garbage.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna be real. He wasn't never that nice. He's just good. He's really like a game manager, to be real. It's messed up because I feel like I'm definitely gonna run to all these people we talking about, but it is what it is. We'll deal with that when that crosses that damn threshold. But listen, like, he's okay, but y'all really do need a star. So if this keeps going this way, y'all might as well shut it down. Pick up Sanders. Go to New York prime time in prime time.
Niggas should have went to go get a quarterback, and niggas should have went to get 2 wide receivers. Niggas ain't have a good 2 wide receivers since motherfucking Odell and the other nigga, man. So at the end of the day, man, this shit is garbage, though. Nobody watch this shit, dog.
Nah, facts. But you know what? Juan actually just threw something up in there. So shout out to him. He just said get Kyler Murray to New York, man, and
oh
change
my
it up.
God, that'd be crazy.
That is crazy in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send y'all boys a link if anybody else want to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Just on some stuff. But that is something to think about.
I agree with that.
That is something to really think about. I like that actually a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm really rocking with that for real. So yeah, man, like this thing. I mean, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot to see in the first couple of weeks. Like the first couple of weeks of this is going to go real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to really go crazy. So, but you know what? We're going to give a little tap in on just this little plug in for a second. You're going to watch this, you know, legally showing this broadcast, and we're going to stop sharing in about 3 seconds. But you know, yeah, let's see what they got. Let's see what Dak got for this one little play. Oh, Dak, man, you're really supposed to get that though, Dak. Like that's supposed to be 21 zip. You're supposed to really start talking shit to the homies and tell them like, yeah, bro,
it's a flag.
Them sticks. It's a flag. Okay. I wonder if that's backfield or not. Let's see.
Wicked game.
Let's see. We got okay. Hey, it's on the defense, so that's gonna be goal line. Okay, all right. That's not too bad, man. That's not too bad at all.
Yo, Colorado got a go back to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Colorado has this receiver, right? He was actually their leading receiver in the game. His name is his dad. Like,
what's his name?
It's just really funny. His dad, when they named him, his dad must have been like, "Yo, I feel like he's a Tavar, but maybe not all the way Tavar. So I'm gonna name him Tavar-ish. You don't have full Tavar energy."
Tavarish.
So they called him Tavarish, dog. I've been laughing about that shit for the past 3 days.
Dawson.
Yeah. Let's check this out. Let's check it out. Tavares Dawson. Hold on. Let me make sure I share this on the screen so everybody can see this shit.
Had almost 200 yards too. I'm not saying he's really good, but
that's a crazy
name.
Tavarish.
They got another they got another guy on Colorado called Cavassier Smoke.
Yeah, they got a lot of little different.
That's a crazy name also.
Listen to me, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, right? Like
Chosen One was crazy. There was a few. There was a few of them, right?
The
coldest one. That's really the craziest name, though. That name is crazy. Though.
The coldest. Yeah, black people, we doing too much, man.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
Listen to me, man.
We got to really stop the rap names. If this man was
supposed to ever have a real job, dog, God forbid he didn't make it in the sports he's supposed to make it in, dog. And in the real world, he goes to the real world and have a real, supposed to have a real job. Who the fuck is hiring this nigga?
Tavarish.
The coldest one?
He's kind of Tavar. You're not giving me the full Tavar energy.
That is crazy.
Like, what is a Tavar energy?
Full Tavar. You know, you're not full Tavar. You just Tavar-ish.
The fuck? You're not full Marc. You're Marc-ish.
Yeah, Marc-ish.
Markish, Markel,
Richard-ish. You know.
So he's not a junior. He's a ish.
Ishmael.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah,
y'all gotta stop that shit, man. We need normal names.
I don't know if he's my son, so Tavarish.
Hey,
he likes it, but I don't know if I don't know, brother. You sure that's me?
Nah, hey, but check this out too. Like, I mean, not to do a hard change or nothing like that, but look at this chick out here.
Doja, yeah. Doja's going on? I don't know what she got going on, dog.
Hey, listen, man. To me, everybody has done it, dog.
She still got some cheeks, though, but that's crazy.
Everybody has done it, man. I mean, at the end of the day,
she lost her cheeks, dog.
She did, but I mean, there's still some pokery back there, but it ain't what it used to be, though. She used to have the things.
She used to have some knockers,
dragging and wagon.
When she used to have a wagon, bro, and
she used to drag that wagon.
She went Hollywood, bro. They told her to lose weight.
I don't know what's going on with that. And that hairline's looking kind of crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
On top of it too, it's like, hold on.
And the whole shaved eyebrows thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I know a chick that shaved her eyebrows.
I mean,
like,
just because she got horns,
and I like
just because she got horns
women,
on the top of her head, does it make her a devil? What if she's a goat, a black goat?
I mean, I guess, but that's not what she's trying to. she's really trying to do this whole devil demon.
How you know? Is that what?
Because that's what she's been saying.
That's what the video's about.
I haven't watched the video. I haven't really.
Actually,
I said, my morals and my standards are at a point where I just don't feed into things.
Associate.
I seen some of the video. I didn't watch it on my own accord. Somebody was showing it to me, and I was like, okay, she's just trying to press the line personally. But I guess she's trying to say that the industry made her into this to sell her soul or whatever the vibe is. And I'm just like, okay, but like, you really don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole lot of ways in the industry without selling shit. You know what I'm saying? Personally, you know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? But I just think that she's just, this is probably a little trolling going on.
Isn't videos just really acting?
But then again, women in this industry got to deal with a lot more pressure. Like, we ain't got pressure like that personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do not have that type of pressure on or that jacket on us personally, if you ask me.
I mean, niggas got to deal with it too, bro.
Yeah, but you come in, we got to deal with.
Niggas got to deal with not just niggas as black people specifically, but
everybody got
everybody, bro. Like,
some BS in the industry.
It's one of those. Music industry is a poison pill, right?
What's the poison? What's this poison pill verb is that everybody keep talking about, man?
It's a poison pill. You take the pill and
felt
it's
like
poison.
I've been hearing that for a lot, like wellness. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go ahead, keep going.
It's just like
it's the Matrix, nigga. It's the red
pill, blue pill. That's like in the same pocket.
A poison pill is just like it's just poison, right? It could be disguised as something good in this particular sense.
Mm-hmm.
How I'm using it. It's just like as bad as much information about the entertainment industry is out there, right? I'm not even talking about the conspiracy theory stuff or all of that stuff. I'm just talking about bad business, how people careers end up, their lives, how many people end up on drugs, people. All this stuff, bro. I've seen it personally. And people still want it. You know what I mean?
Oh, they'll dive into this shit.
Yeah, they'll say head first.
It's crazy how they'll dive into this, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you know what I mean? But that's like with anything. I just think
they gave her fucking grills like this too. This is actually kind of wild. It's a lot of details in that. She really paid the whole art team for that and the grills.
Yeah,
like she really went in it.
Yeah, people go through a lot. I mean, just like.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what else to really say about it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, shit, I'm in it still. You know what I mean? I'm not an artist or anything like that, but I do see what it can do to people. Shout
out to Kel saying your girlfriend going crazy for Halloween this year. Yo, that is funny though. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna definitely watch Passion of the Christ and all these holy the Narthal movies for a little bit. But
it's like if you were aware of Doja Cat before she got big, then you would know she really wanted to get into the industry.
True.
Like
True.
Really wanted to get into the industry. So it's like, it's kind of like even with look at Burna Boy. Burna Boy posted something on his Instagram. You were showing us earlier that he was like, yo, these next couple of years are gonna test how much I really love music, because he's looking at the numbers on the contract. Like, you saw those numbers when you signed the contract.
Yeah, you signed it.
You guys get what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's on you.
I mean, honestly, man, to be honest with you, man, he ain't make no original music. So you got to think about this, right? The label is essentially paying you to sample these music, dog. How much money do you think they're gonna pay you?
They're not making him. They're not making him do it. He did it.
All right, so he wants to do it.
He did it and make a hit. He did it.
plenty of times to
Excuse
make
me,
it
he
hit.
did it and he made a hit, right?
What, sitting on top of the world or just in general?
Both of
The
them.
one before that,
Oh, okay. What?
The Tony Braxton song.
the Tony Braxton one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, right? Like he did it and he made a hit.
Yeah.
I think even the I want Ibo and Shayo. I think that was a sample too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or am I or
Hey, listen. Diddy started out that way. A lot of people
Right?
start out that way. Sometimes
it's a formula that works in the record company.
does.
The
You just
record
gotta break
company
bread.
is gonna keep going with that formula that works.
And the reason why, the secondary reason why you
Once you
would
open
sign,
up that Pandora's box, hey, I tell that shit.
go ahead.
I say that shit a lot. Once you open up that Pandora's box, bro, it's open.
But check this strategically, right? Strategically, the way you actually would want to sign is to figure out, like, okay, how big is this record label's catalog or publishing company's catalog?
Yo, he wasn't selling before that.
No,
that's the thing though.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
but
I'm just letting you know, like, he wasn't selling before that. That's the thing though. I'm just letting you know, like, before that record came out, that was his biggest record ever, because he had to switch the fucking formula in order to sell.
No, of
You know
course,
what I'm saying?
and that's probably some of the label meetings and things like that, right? Which is totally fine. That does happen. That definitely does happen. But what I'm saying is that some of these guys would actually sign, like, the smart way, if you are going to sign with a label or whatever like that, and you are giving up rights, at least have a whole library going on. You know what I'm saying? Have a whole library thing going on, and really just be able to go ahead and just do what you really need to do. Because if you say, all right, I got Michael Jackson hits I can sample because the label got it or the pub company got it. I got motherfucking Bob Marley shit. I got this and that. I'm with Universal, so I got everybody sample into the playlist. Or maybe the pub company is Hasbro. It might be a good idea just to go ahead and get up in. You feel me? So that's might be a good idea that way, and also to get on these playlists. That's really it. Other than that,
speaking about playlists, they say Michael Jackson made the Sonic 3 soundtrack.
Which one, from back in the what? Sonic 3? Oh, from back in the day. Yeah.
Sega Genesis.
He got big checks.
He got big checks for that.
Listen, he owns so much damn publishing. He's like,
that's
him, Shaq, like guys like that. They really are innovators when it comes to like owning shit, for real. Like, he's really a part of that ownership club. You know what I'm saying? Like what Nipsey was talking about, them dudes were doing since the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, real easy.
Shout out to Prince for doing that too.
Oh yeah.
Prince owned a lot of catalogs.
Oh, Catalog City. It was definitely big time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that's why Mike and Paul McCartney fell out.
true.
It was Paul McCartney that was telling Mike about getting into the whole catalog business in general.
And he ended up buying the Beatles.
Catalog.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, that ain't a bad idea. Then turn to bite him real quick. You know what I'm saying? I turned to bite him real quick.
How you feel about Gunna selling out Brooklyn? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he sold out the Barclays, man.
Is he sending his homeboy some of that money?
I mean, he's still signed to him, so he's making money on both ends.
I would assume Young Thug is making money because he signed to YSL at some point.
Yeah, so he's still making money on both ends. So honestly, I actually think that
he shouted out. Supposedly, he shouted out Thug.
There's a free Jeffrey. He didn't say Thug though. You gotta pay attention to them details. He didn't say Thug.
He say Thug.
He said Jeffrey. Free Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Don't free Thug, because I'm a civilian. That's what he's really gonna lean on.
You think that's why he said it that way?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, free Young Thug, or what looks better, free Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? Actually, if I'm Young Thug, I'll change my name to Jeffrey once I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. You can have a whole new contract, a whole new scenario.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But hopefully he's getting out, because if you got another nigga like trying to claim insanity, or maybe he is insane, I don't know how good that looks for Jeffrey. I mean, not saying him claiming insanity or going and saying is bad on Jeffrey. I'm just saying that he's willing to go that far means I don't know how good of a chance Thug has, because I don't know who that nigga is. And if they're trying to Rico Thug and put the Kingpin charges on him,
I mean, niggas been in jail forever, but all been off the meds, dog. Who knows, dog? That nigga must be, you know what I mean? The nigga going crazy for that shit.
Hell yeah.
Niggas on hella pills, missing that lean and shit, withdrawal.
Yeah, he's slimmed down.
He already gone through it, so
he slimmed down a lot. He's definitely, he has to stay clean because he's still under probation. So,
I mean, do they have to? Because niggas done got caught for smuggling so much shit in there. Young Yak Gotti mom done got caught for smuggling shit in there. So at the end of the day,
if I'm him,
is these niggas really staying clean?
If I'm him, I would probably, at least for the first few years while they on your ass and trying to get you back in there, because obviously they got Yak and they didn't get Yak Gotti, but they got a few other people back in, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they end up getting. So I heard they end up getting the last nigga, which is Roscoe. So we gonna see how this case goes. He end up getting locked up in Las Vegas, so with some fight and shit. So we gonna see if he gonna get deported back to Atlanta, because that was the last nigga they needed, ain't it?
Yeah, because yeah, he's been out though. Roscoe, I told you
he got locked up in Las Vegas. Though.
Yeah, he was locked up in Las Vegas, and they didn't know. By the way, they didn't know for a long time. But he was actually, truth be told,
was he on the run?
No, he wasn't even on the run. He was actually, truth be told, he wasn't even locked up in Las Vegas. And he's a short dude. Roscoe, like, he's short.
Yeah.
Me and him almost had an issue. That's why I remember that nigga. But that's a whole nother story. But with Roscoe, he was actually in the area, if you know what I mean. He was locked up in the area. Just so you know, I know somebody that was talking to him actively. I was like, so they didn't find him? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. It is what it is. And then, so you're telling me he's in Vegas, so that means he got transported. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got out. No.
He got out.
No, they found he got locked up for was it fighting or something? He did something to get locked up.
All right, so let's check out what's this dude's name then. Hold on.
They never said nothing about transporting him back to Atlanta or nothing like that. They just
I gotta see what's going on. Hold on.
YSL Roscoe. Just
I'm
Google
about to look right now. About to look up right now. Hold on. YSL Roscoe. Check this out. Pee Wee Roscoe Impact Line. It's in July.
He says it was on the run.
Yeah, saying on the run. Let's do a little. It's 2023. YSL affiliate Pee Wee Roscoe was arrested, being on the run since May last year. Born Jimmy Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Yep. All right, Winfrey arrested on the pivotal in the RICO trial.
Winfrey's arrest is pivotal.
It's pivotal in the RICO trial because he's connected to the key part. The 2015 shooting of Lil Wayne tour bus that happened on the I-285 outside of Atlanta. Winfrey's Thugs tour bus manager at the time reportedly got into an argument with Wayne, who was performing that night. The argument led to Winfrey getting kicked out of the venue, and the police claimed to have then observed Winfrey and getting into a white Camaro with assault rifle, and said he fled when he tried to apprehend him.
Winfrey reportedly shot up Weezy's tour bus after ATL police escorts left. The buses sustained $20,000 in damage, and no one was hurt. In 2018, Winfrey pled guilty to 6 of 27 charges. Winfrey was sentenced to 10 years in prison and 10 years of probation. In 2020, Winfrey was released due to efforts to lower prison population during the early days of the pandemic. However, he's expected to face retrial and resentencing for the shooting charges.
Okay.
Vegas police have arrested YSL affiliate Jimmy Winfrey, aka Pee Wee Roscoe, after being on the run since Young Thug got arrested. Okay. Like I said, man,
that's definitely him. So I'll say
if niggas is claiming insanity, I don't know what that, how good that is for Young Thug. That means, I
mean, dudes are taking 15-year pleas. It's definitely rough. Like it's not a easy situation going on right now. You know what I mean? Definitely not an easy situation. It's looking kind of reckless, if you ask me.
And more hip hop beef news. Young Dolph's brother got shot up inside Little Baby's concert? Young Dolph's cousin. Who's the CEO? Not. Pull up the report.
His name is CEO Jizzle. So CEO Jizzle got shot up in Memphis at Little Baby concert. So
it was in Atlanta, wasn't it?
No,
it's in Memphis.
It's in Memphis.
In the FedEx, inside the FedEx Forum.
So basically,
where the Grizzlies play.
Yeah.
So basically, CEO Jizzle stole Little Migo's chain a couple months back. That's after Little Migo supposedly ran up on the crippled nigga from PRE in the airport. So I guess, and then Black Youngster brother died at the Memphis gas station the other day. So in Memphis as well, you know what I'm saying? And he went on IG on a rant talking about anybody could get it. Blase. So
who was on IG talking about that?
Young Black Youngster. He was on IG talking about his brother getting shot up and how anybody could get it. There's no love for nobody right now. And he was just going in. And I'm not saying that, he shot, this guy right here, but I'm just saying the PRE and the CMG beef.
Seems to me, like it's real.
Yeah, it's getting real, man.
It seems like it's real.
I mean, for somebody to get shot up inside might not of be a real. Venue like that.
No, it's definitely real, man.
It's definitely something.
That's crazy.
He had his chain on his page, wearing it.
Yeah.
And everything. It's like, yo, you want this shit back? I was like, Lord. I was like, yo, man, y'all boys better be careful, man.
I mean, that's cool, but what I'm saying is getting shot up. How did they get a gun inside that venue first of all?
Back door. They're shot by the side of the stage, back of the stage area. That's where they're shot. So
while this nigga Little Baby was performing,
yeah,
that's nuts.
Imagine he missed.
That's nuts. That's almost. I'm not even trying to put anything out into the atmosphere, but that's almost like, who can get this inside through the back door? Whose people?
I mean, Cats know security. Cats know a lot of people after.
But you remember, you're as a performer, right? You don't know who's working the door.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You're just hiring somebody. You're having a venue, hire somebody, and once this venue, hire somebody, right? And you find out like, yo, Little Baby's in town, right? These niggas probably gonna pop up there, right? Because this is what they do. They probably cool Little Baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't see really CMG niggas hanging out with. I don't see Little Migo hanging out with Little Baby like that. And today I see PRE hanging out with Little Baby or whatever the case may be. But it's both their backyards. But at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, man, anybody could know anybody. These rappers ain't working the door. They don't know who working the door. They just ran a venue. You come through. And you know what I mean, you do your thing. It's just
but what you really gotta understand is that these guys it's all local companies though.
It's still nut.
Check this out. It's all local companies though.
This ain't a club, bro.
No, it's all local companies for even big venues and all that too.
I mean,
it's all local companies. They're not gonna fly everybody. They're not gonna fly everybody out just for the venue there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be this bigger company that's from that state, and that's how they're gonna do it. It would have
been wilder if Little Baby got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Then it would have been like, yo, where's security? Right?
Yeah, but that pressure wasn't meant for him. You know
what I'm saying? But you never know. Like, what if this nigga would have fucking missed? Anybody could have got shot.
That's true. You
know what I'm saying? Like, what if this nigga was facing Little Baby? What if he wasn't at the side like he was supposed to be? What if he was really facing Little Baby on stage with Little Baby or whatever the case, next to Rollo or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah,
like anything could have happened. So at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? He just happened to catch this nigga, but who knows what the fuck happened? Like, this nigga probably had bitches watching him. Who knows though? Like, anything could have happened and
anything.
Caught this nigga lacking.
Just dog, bro.
I mean, no, look,
that shit is brazen.
I mean, a nigga got shot in the head in our own backyard back here at a fucking party in
but it's a party.
Hey,
this is what I'm saying. This is a basketball. True. This is where a fucking professional basketball team plays.
Niggas get shot every day, B.
Hey, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas get shot every day, man.
Tough, right?
Hey, schools. Like to me,
right?
Movies right now, it don't matter, dog. To me, it doesn't matter anymore. Niggas don't give a fuck. It don't matter, dog. Like niggas gonna shoot you anywhere. That's what it matters. That's what they see. Remember them motherfucking when the mom and the son went to go eat the fucking food, and the son right shot the dude at the place in Chicago, right, over some fucking food, right? Like niggas just getting shot anywhere, man. I think that shit is just fucking wild. Like niggas don't have. I think back in the day, like when it comes to shooting, it was more principles, right? Now these days, niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas will shoot you anywhere. Church.
Keep going. But no, you're right though. People like the way it is nowadays is definitely a lot tougher. Like, or at least people want to be tougher because you have all these cameras going on. Everything's caught in 4K, and it's all about get back and all this. Like, honestly, like.
But that's the reason why you shouldn't do it, because everything's in 4K. It don't matter where you go, somebody got a fucking camera.
Exactly. Like just do your stuff legal. You got chances are if you got chains and all the other stuff, you got at least enough money to wiggle and promote something. You know what I'm saying, or do something to look like somebody. If you're doing it with the chains and going that route and going that rapper lifestyle, that's okay. But you really don't got to do nothing illegal. You could just get up in the studio and just be chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not that deep. Like, there's a lot of guys that, honestly, I don't think even Lil B got arrested like that. Has he? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's been...
Base God, Lil B?
Yeah, like guys like that.
I don't think so.
But
that's not the energy he puts. That's not the energy he puts out.
But if you ran up on him in the wrong way, I felt like him and his fans and everybody around him would pack you out if it needed to be, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be tough enough to make sure you're safe, but you really don't need to actually be the toughest gangster to make some crazy money or whatever like that.
Wiz Khalifa ain't talk about being tough. He just about smoking weed and having fun.
Right now he will whoop some ass too,
doing that taekwondo and all that.
If you want to be real, he could whoop some ass, like all that.
Yeah, a lot of it is the
kick
energy,
a nigga in the solar
the energy that they put out, right? But like, didn't Meek say that? Like, they get paid more for
all the bullshit they talk about, they rap about
the bullshit. So
yeah, niggas been saying that for years.
Speaking of cases and y'all say bullshit.
This nigga, man,
1090.
Y'all, these niggas keep letting these white boys in. And these white boys keep fucking shit up, and then they still keep fucking with these white boys, dog.
Like, well, some of them.
I mean, ain't nobody really fuck with him. I mean, he's really more doing the research for the viral information. If you choose to talk to him, that's your purpose. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he. I think
who's watching?
Huh?
Who's watching?
Everybody. Niggas watch too.
If niggas stop watching, he wouldn't have a platform.
Everybody watches.
I don't watch,
but I mean, I get it. But there's certain niggas that's watching though.
Here's the thing. There was a reason, at least from the words of his mouth, he said he made $1 million off of AdSense. So somebody's watching.
Yeah, people are watching, and it's niggas.
Yeah. I mean, but it's the natural order of what was already kind of placed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when hasn't these white people trying to take over our fucking craft or try to do, you know what I mean?
All he comes in and does is, he's a snitch, he's a snitch, and just fucks niggas' careers up.
That's the blowback that people don't really realize, because it's really not.
All he's doing is fucking people's careers up, and niggas is watching and laughing. And it's like, these are niggas' livelihoods. These niggas is fucking actors, man. Like fuck.
I mean, honestly, to be honest with you,
9 times out of 10, for real.
He
well,
really
not nowadays,
to be honest with you, like,
I agree.
To me, for us seeing it, Boston Richie to us don't really have that much. I guess embrace to the game like he did when he first started. But I mean,
because of this guy.
But he's still dropping tapes. He's
still dropping tapes, but he's not everywhere like he was.
But if you ask me, I'll be honest with you, right? If you ask me, I'll actually give passes to the quote unquote street rappers now that if something messed up in their early ass days when they're a kid and getting pressured by like 6-7 cops and more and shit like that, it's a little different. Like, I don't respect Like even them kids got passes when they were younger. Like, oh yeah, you know, he probably might.
Bro, the kid from Philly, his whole career went down the drain.
Yeah, you talking about Corvette.
Corvette.
Pop Hunter.
Pop Hunter.
No, I was gonna say that, but nah.
Who 1090 Jake did
No,
it?
1090 Jake didn't do it, but it's the same. It's the same pretty much situation. Like
he was snitching too.
No, Nick.
I mean,
he was 13 years old.
How you say it?
He was 13 years old.
He was 13 years old, and his best friend got killed in front of him.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Now, like I said, even though they're quote unquote street rappers later on in life when they're old enough, all right, now if you're active doing the street rap and you're older, I kind of get if you should quote unquote hold it down if you're actually supplying and actually doing certain things.
Yeah, if you're actually doing certain things, but most of these niggas is not.
No, they're not. But I'm just saying, if you're actually doing them certain things. Now, if it's the young kid, like I said, I personally, to me, looking at all those cases, I, didn't have a mic in front of me, but I talked to enough rappers and stuff like that. I was like, truth be told, I'll give him a pass because he was dumb young and all that. Like it was before 18. That's the whole point. Like, ain't that the whole point of you doing, like, I ain't saying I encourage kids to do dumb shit before 18. I'm just saying in general, if you're in that street life and in that, environment, you know what I'm saying? Like they usually get recruited to do dumb shit because they're going to get a slap on the wrist or whatever. But them people that also, those older dudes that quote unquote, the bad OGs of the hood that actually recruit kids and do that shit, right? They have to know if you're doing that, the kid could tell because he's not used to that type of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're over 18 and doing that and all that, that's when it's like, yeah, you can actually go in the store and actually do some shit. And you really actually could face those be charged as an adult. So at the end of the day, that's when I'll actually say, hey, whatever you're doing over 18, that's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Hold it down. If you and your man's made a plan, hold it down. That's what you're supposed to do.
Niggas at 13 is getting charged too. Look at Lionel Tate. You know what I mean? He got charged 10 years. He got charged 10 years for killing that little girl. I think
Lionel Tate.
Yeah. Back in North Lauderdale, some shit like that.
That was like more
for doing a body slam. But
dog, I was just talking about that.
That was like, to me, the whole Lionel Tate thing, though. I think he also got jammed up for something else.
But that was years later. That was years later. That was years later.
After being incarcerated for so long,
whole time.
He never got to like see the light of light. You know what I'm saying? The light of like freedom for a long time. He probably stayed in more than he actually.
And then look at that nigga that was playing doctor. They get a nigga a slap on the wrist, right? Mm-hmm. So the nigga came back again and started playing doctor again.
That's
right?
True.
Like, and then he ain't learned the lesson till the fucking second time. That's what I'm talking about. Like, niggas is taking this shit for a fucking game, and it's like, all right, he's a kid, let him get away, right? But certain niggas is getting away, and certain niggas ain't getting away. It's like, come on, man, you gotta figure out like what the fuck is going on. Like, jail, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Jail is not there to fucking help nobody.
It's not
right. It's not there to help you
to make money.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, you sending these niggas to jail is doing what? It's only gonna make them worse, right?
That's true.
So instead of finding the root of the issue or the root of the cause, or you know what I mean, nobody say you got
the point. That's never been the point.
Which is right. Which is true.
And we really don't want to get into all of that, but that's not really the point of that whole situation.
It's to make money, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. But
and it wouldn't be helpful if their whole position is to make money to stop or to help their money makers from coming back.
Yeah, true. They get paid from the state and whatever.
Paid from the state and paid from the federal government. So
and their families too, bringing it and paying for commissary and other shit that they taxing off anyway.
It wouldn't. Why am I going to help you not come back if you coming back? If I'm getting paid $200 a day, $300 a day from the state and the federal government, why?
Just to see you
multiple times.
No, it's like every day.
No, but multiple, like depending on the infrastructure of it, like you have multiple people getting paid. Per person,
it's every day per person,
per person,
per prisoner. Like county jail, the state pays the county per person. Like somewhere, depending on what county and whatever, is like 150 to like 200, 300 sometimes per day. And then when you're in the state, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're locked up in prison, the federal government now is paying the state $300, $200 per day for you.
It's just wild out here. Niggas is making money off of you while you sitting there, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why niggas should be getting up and making money while they sitting there, dog. Because these crackers had the chance, they would do it to you, dog. Listen to me, man. There's too much money out here for these young niggas to be slipping, dog, to be slacking, dog. Get out there and get this money, man.
We were like what we started talking about originally from the first topic.
Yeah.
There's too much. There's so many ways. Video games, stream, influencing, content creating.
Mm-hmm.
Like Miami, like we talked about at the beginning, Miami #1 place for OnlyFans content. So it's like, Jesus Christ, dog. Like,
yo, stop being a fucking a census, dog, or a fucking number, dog, or fucking. I mean, we
statistic.
Yeah, we already a statistic to these crackers, right? But at the end of the day, dog, we have to we have to start doing better with ourselves, man. Start doing better with our lives, people, man. Come on, man. If you got a dream, man, go ahead and out there chase it, man. Do something with yourself, people. Please.
Yeah, facts. What did you want to talk about in the movies?
Oh yeah, so I was watching Batman the other day, right? I was watching
which one?
All of them. So I started watching the yeah.
What order?
Well, I started watching, well, not all of them. I'll say that the 1984 one with Michael Keaton.
Okay.
Then I started watching the other one with
You watched both Michael Keaton ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I watched
why? That's the big question.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because see, Prime had all the fucking movies, Batman's out.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck it, let me start watching these shits. So I started watching them. Watched the one with fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and when he was Iceman, the one with fucking George Clooney.
That one was horrible.
Yeah. I watched the one with George Clooney. I
didn't like Clooney.
Dog. All right. So this, it brings back to my point, right? So
I fuck with Returns for sure.
The point of my
Val Kilmer is one of my personal
all right, so
favorites.
that's what I was gonna ask you. Like,
He
who
was
was your
good,
favorite
though.
Batman?
Who's my favorite Batman? I liked Val Kilmer a lot. I think it was a lot of dry. There was like a lot of dry humor because they had Jim Carrey in it.
The one with Robert De Niro. I mean,
no,
Robert De
Tommy
Niro.
Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. They
yeah.
had Val Kilmer. They had
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, Arnold wasn't in that one. Arnold is in the one with George Clooney.
Oh yeah.
He's in the one with the woman.
And Uma Thurman.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Uma Thurman
is
the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney.
Who was Catwoman?
That was with Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was decent.
Oh, dude, the one with Penguin.
Yeah.
That was good. That was
good to
all
me.
right, so I started watching the other day, dog, and I see what the problem was. Right, it was cool up to a certain point, though. Like when you watch it again, all right. So you watch it again, you'll see what I'm talking about. It was funny, it was interesting, but up to the fucking after they started booing him, that shit just got whacked. Like, after they started
what do you mean?
After the
explain, sir.
After the part where he was sitting on the mic talking about how he's gonna take over and everything else like that, and then he played the clip of him talking bullshit, and they started throwing the fucking throwing the tomatoes and the fruit at him after that point. I think the movie then changed up because then he got evil. Then he started, I don't know. I just lost.
Who got evil?
The Penguin.
He was evil before. He was always evil.
Cobblepot was evil from the jump.
I mean,
he was always evil.
Yeah, he was evil from before. But what I'm saying was, that's when he started trying to kill the babies but I don't know. I just thought it was whack after that point. To me, just watching it, it wasn't interesting anymore. So I just watched it. I changed it and I went to the next one.
I mean, it's a movie from a comic book. You have to give it some like leeway when it comes to stuff like that. All of these are kind of movies from comic books.
But the one with the one with Chris O'Donnell was better. Well,
The one with Val Kilmer? Because if you tell me the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger was good, you could leave right now.
Yeah, it's over with. It'd be over with. Shut it down. I'm like, yeah, it'd be
Shut
over
that
with.
all the way down.
No, all right, not the acting. All right, no.
There's nothing good about that movie.
At all.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. All right.
That's why they stopped making movies
for so long.
Because that movie was so horrible.
Like I said, I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Leave that.
Batman and Robin was so
I'm not
Oh man, but nah, there was some good Batman movies though. Like I was
There's
definitely
a lot of good Batman movies.
I like the Dark Knight series. The whole
I'll say Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer was straight. People were like, with the Val Kilmer. I really liked it because there was a lot of funny parts in it.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito, Christopher Walken. Come on, man. This nigga had Pop Smoke song. Come on now. He had the Pop Smoke song, man. Christy Conaway, man. She was out here. Michael Murphy.
Yeah, listen. Batman Returns was
Come
such a good.
on, dog.
Batman Returns was really good for the time.
Isn't that Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, it's Pee Wee Herman.
Come on now. Like,
before the allegations
come on now.
are joined.
This nigga was in everything. This nigga.
Richmond.
No, the Renegade nigga. The fucking show.
It
wasn't Renegade.
That's not him.
In the bicycle movie.
That's not him. Trust me. You're thinking about Lorenzo Lamas.
Nah, he was in that movie too. He wasn't in that movie too. In that show.
In the show, in the movie, maybe he was in it, but that's not Renegade.
Get on the radio. Get on the radio real quick if you can.
Hold on, click on him. I could have.
Ooh, what's the name?
Yeah,
him right there in the very middle.
He came in a lot of shows. Yeah.
Let's check this nigga. Oh, this nigga got recent shit. Yeah, this nigga. I remember that shit.
That's the movie right there, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the TV show.
Yeah, Renegade. He was in there.
He's in it because it's
yeah. So I'm saying he was started in that movie, dog.
Yeah.
He was like not his sidekick, but he was.
He was always in some curly suit. That nigga was there too.
He's in a lot of shit.
That nigga was there just chilling. Come on, man. Yeah, he was in everything, dog.
Oh, yeah, he was in a Scorpion King.
Scorpion King.
He got that look.
Yeah, he had the look where he's just.
He got that look. He can play a lot of parts.
Nemesis.
I was just talking about that movie, man. Jesus Christ.
That's a solid one right there. I ain't gonna hold you. They had some good ones. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I think he was like one of the little tiki guys or whatever the fuck was going on.
Who's your favorite Batman?
I like Michael Keaton for sure, and then Christian Bale. I like
Christian Bale was good.
Christian Bale. I like
Bale definitely was probably the most.
I like the Bane. I like the Bane one. The Bane one was dope, and I had to give it to the Joker one.
I didn't like the Bane one.
I love the Bane one.
It's just because I read the book where they got like most of DC, like the universe that we're in with this Batman and all of that stems with the Christian Bale Batman and even our Superman and everything that just stems from a book called I want to say Batman No Man's Land, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the U.S. government cut Gotham off from the rest of the country. They blew the bridge up and stationed the army on the other side. So like in the Batman,
that was in the game. They mixed that in the game.
In the Batman movie, this is when Batman got hurt and he disappeared. Bane had broke his back. And he was hurt for like 18 months. And he didn't tell nobody. So literally Gotham just went into chaos. They blew up the bridge, the US government cut Gotham off from the rest of the country. And then like all the different gangs that were there before started like taking control of the city. So like the Jokers were a gang. The police were actually a gang.
Mm-hmm.
Gotham PD, like Two-Face and them, and they were all like had different areas of town and stuff like that. And then Batman came. And then Batman came back. And then this is kind of where like all of this stuff from the movie where it's like, oh, Batman broke his back and fell in a pit and he had to climb out. I don't know where the pit shit came from, but that's what it was. And he came back and Gotham was
ran amok.
Yeah, Gotham was ran amok and blah, 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 blah. But that's where the entire Gotham universe is original. It stems from this. From that whole thing. Batman breaking his back and
all the new villains popping up. Okay. Now I remember honestly, personally to me, the Dark Knight might have been the best well-rounded one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the most action. Joker was there.
I still haven't seen the Robert Pattinson one.
It's actually solid, but
listen to me. That's
solid,
long.
It's long.
Pause.
They could have cut some scenes. They could have cut some scenes.
Pause.
They could have definitely cut some scenes.
But that movie is just
Took me
was
two
it
or
a
three.
one-off? Was it a one-off?
No, there's still. I think he's gonna have his own universe within, like, not with the nigga that, not with James Gunn. James Gunn's making his own Batman and all that. He's gonna have his own little universe going on because the Flash, obviously, like, the Flash was made to make multiverses and different Earths and all that going on. So
yeah, but he's not really a different. The story. Here's the thing with the Batman, right? There's no different stories of Batman, right? Maybe they're gonna start creating these different stories, but James Pattinson is just young Batman. That's all he is, right? It's like he's the Batman right when he came back from from being in the Ra's al Ghul shit. Like in the Dark Knight, they kind of skim over it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the Depression years.
yeah. But what the movie with the Flash, though, like the way they broke it down was in the beginning of the movie, Flash is talking to, well, spoiler alert, if you want.
I really don't care to see it. Like I said, he's a pedo.
No, that's for the people listening. You know, if they check it out, I just want to give them a chance to go ahead and.
It's long enough.
Yeah,
it's long enough.
Saying? Go ahead and drag that thing.
If you can't watch a movie and not
go ahead and
if you can't watch a movie and not already know the ending, right? I think you're a little immature.
No, but here's what I'm gonna say. It is a spoiler alert, but in the beginning of the movie, you see Ben Affleck, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the movie, as Bruce Wayne, you'll see
Michael Keaton.
No, you see Michael Keaton throughout all of it.
Okay.
But you'll see George Clooney.
Okay.
Right after. So when you see George Clooney, that's when it's like, okay, he's in George Clooney's now thought he's lived in this same universe the whole time because, you know, space and time is blending, different Earths are blending, things like that because of the flashpoint. So this is what's happening. So now they're saying everything existed. So that's just showing a point of Superman existing, Kara existing, aka Supergirl, fucking.
But what they're saying is that now everything took on its own timeline from different points.
But not different points in that same one. It's different points in different quote unquote Earths. Like you have Earth 1099 or blah blah blah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you have a different Earth, and then they'll have their own different thing to happen, different variations. Clark Kent didn't make it, but Kara did. You know what I'm saying? All right, Batman died, but the father lived. So now you have freaking, you know what I'm saying, Thomas Wayne, you know, so this is where the flashpoint starts kicking in. You might have certain different, like, little small changes to where, okay, Dick Grayson didn't make it, but this person did.
Yeah.
This and that.
Oh, that's why in the Dawn versus Batman, that's why you see in the Flash in the scene in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
radio.
That's why in the Dawn, I mean Batman versus Superman, the Dawn of Justice, that's why you seen the Flash show up while he was dreaming, right?
Yeah, that was all a part of it.
That shows up in the new. Oh, okay.
So they tied all of that back in, you know what I'm saying? So like it's actually not too bad, you know what I'm saying? Not too bad at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can
Yeah. Now you kind of know the
Yeah.
energy now. You know what I'm saying? Know the
Nah,
energy.
both. You keep both on.
Yeah, you'll end up understanding the energy and the vibe. So like you'll get up on it. But yeah, but nah, man, that movie was okay. That movie was okay. But like I said, if I had to pick
What do
Batman
you? Yeah.
for me, I got to go Christian Bale just because it's the most well rounded. I still like Michael Keaton the best to me, but at the same time, if I had to watch a series, I'm gonna.
You
give
have
it to.
Here's the thing, right? If you were able to get character development in comic book characters now, back in 1992, you might think, or even 1994, you'd probably think Michael Keaton is the greatest Batman of all time.
Yeah, because Batman Begins was a full character development story, and I didn't love it at first, but it took a while for me to start fucking with it. I had to watch it like 4 or 5 times to finish it, to be real. That's like the same thing with this newest Batman with Robert Pattinson. It took me like
It's
3 or
all
4
character
times
development
just to even vibe with the shit going
understand
on.
how fucked up Batman really is.
Nah, he's definitely fucked up. I mean, both parents dead, things like that. Like
he's fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about that whole comic book thing about Batman? Like that other story of Batman, that this whole time it was Alfred as the Joker setting everything up.
That was a little fan theory.
There was I think there's a whole, not fan theory, I think there's a whole comic book about
Yeah,
this
no,
shit.
that was a separate comic. It was not like canon, but yeah.
No, but there's a whole comic about it. I'm not saying
it wasn't fully canon.
A fan theory, like they made a whole comic, like this whole thing that it was Alfred doing all of this shit for Bruce because Bruce was so fucked up over his parents dying. So he created the Joker, everything. He paid all of these people, like everything was set up by Alfred.
So was it kind of like therapy or some shit like that?
Yeah, basically. Like, a very high paid powered therapy
like
session,
a Truman Show, essentially.
Yeah, like all right, it's the only way you're gonna be able to get
use access to billions of dollars. So they essentially set up a Truman Show for this nigga Bruce Wayne.
That can make sense. It makes sense. That's
in
why
Gotham. The only thing I don't get is like with Superman and all that stuff. How would they explain that?
Yeah, and there's some plot holes. It does sound good in theory, but like there's plot holes with like
that'd be nuts though.
No, when you have the other Joker, like you have another Joker and he's actually getting physically harmed a bunch of times and shit blowing up, like for real shit's actually happening. Like, and he's not like that's too unexplainable to where you'd have to explain all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it kind of gets a little shaky. That's where it was like, all right, you can't make this canon. But if it was,
but Batman never killed anybody.
Nah. But it showed in that one. I think Alfred was Joker, and then it was like a fake Joker, kind of exposing the whole situation. Like, hey, like he paid me, like you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna be blowing up shit, so you gotta see what's up with me 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my full on Joker thing, and you gotta see what's up. Like it was crazy. It was a real crazy like it's a crazy twist though. I really do think that really could go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like that other it's like the other Iron Man.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let's go ahead and give a 3-second illegal stream of this real quick, man. We got 26-0 with the goddamn Dallas Cowboys. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
Let's go, baby.
26
game's over.
Goddamn. Oh, that is wild. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? That is crazy.
Daniel Jones.
D Jones, man. D Jones. Sweet Jones. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Jones is out here just killing. Let's see. Hold on.
Straight garbage right now.
Oh, yeah. This is what you were talking about with the Burner Boy thing.
Yeah. With the numbers I'm seeing on this contract, this is the Burner Boy thing. These next years of my life are about to really show if I really love doing music. God must really want to test my love for music. I just might bounce on y'all like Rihanna. Smiley face emoji.
Yeah.
So that means to tell you that These niggas don't really love it for the music. It's for the money, dog.
That's true. That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? This nigga's telling his fans he's ready to bounce on his fans. You know what I'm saying? Because of money in his contract ain't right. Nigga, half your whole album. I ain't listened to your album.
The money in the contract's never gonna be right. Like,
That's true.
these niggas is trying to make money. The only way that they're gonna make money if you're not making money. Like, there's only so much. It's say there's a hole, right? They don't want to just make 20%. They want to make they want to make as much of the hole as possible. That's why they invented the 360 deal.
No, that's a fact. They definitely put that down real fast and real easy.
The label is set up to where, like, if you want to reach a certain level of fame, right? Money, it depends on, like, money is relative, right? When it comes to like being an artist, because you could be independent, you could be a really good artist, right? And if you do all the stuff right, you can make a good amount of money, right? But it's like, how much fame do you want, right?
Yeah.
If you want to be like a mega star,
yeah,
you need a label. Like, there's no going around it. Like, people, like, there's like, you could be
not
you
the
could
whole
be
time, not everybody, but a lot of people.
What?
I'm depending on what's the ceiling that you want to go to.
Like, if you want to be a mega star, if you want to be,
yeah.
if you want to be A-list, A-list,
you definitely want to be tied in.
A-list,
you got to be tied in. Got to be tied.
I have to be tied into the machine. There's no way around it. Unfortunately, they got the playlisting, they got the streaming, they got the this, they got that.
The only thing you could do is show that you could just create a crowd based off of you being a headliner or something, like, consistently. Like, they'll take
like, you can make lots of money being independent. Like, look at Tech Nine. You can make lots of money, hundreds of millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But how famous is he?
There's somebody in the Bay too. I forgot his kid's name, but he does backyard shows. And
who, like Peasy?
It's like it's not Peasy.
La Russell.
La Russell. Yeah, La
he's
Russell.
He's all over social media. But I'm like,
I'm
tired of the, hey man, like, he's getting famous telling people information that you could just Google.
No, for sure, but not Russ, but
no, La Russell.
Yeah. Like,
I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, because
the one who was like, Rock Nation tried to send me the fucked up contract, and I was like, hey, what's this about? And then they sent back another contract, and I still did it on my that nigga. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. This is like all information you can Google. He's not like no patron saint of independent artists.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about what he's actually doing. What he's doing is just the backyard shows. The backyard shows is actually drawing people and garnering people. So I'm not sure if he's actually signed or not, or if that's just a wink, like, oh, I'm the unsigned kid, and redoing the rebranding of what was homeboy Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper was kind of doing the same thing, you know.
I thought he was Chance the Rapper's brother or some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, La Russell. Nah, that's somebody else. I forgot dude's name, but he's cool.
Scissors.
His brother's cool though. His brother's cool, but nah, La Russell is like I said, I seen that there was a few full backyards, and you know they got vendors out there. His mom's a vendor and stuff like that, so they're making a lot of money.
Shout out to Baby, he was out there performing as well.
Like I was saying,
there's a lot of money to be made on the tickets and all that. That's all I'm saying.
Like I was saying,
that is a formula though.
on one of the testers. Like, you can be massive just in California. California is one of those states. Unfortunately, like, Florida has the size and the population to do it, but Florida people don't really stick together. We're too like, I don't want to just necessarily say divided, but regionalized.
Yeah.
If it ain't about football or something like that.
No, not even football. I'm not even talking about that, bro. Like, when I say regionalized, like, North Central Florida is different than South Florida. It's different than North Florida. You know what I mean? It's completely different. Not just like, I'm talking about like culturally different.
And I understand that, but one thing niggas will drive for or come together for is that motherfucking football game.
Yeah, but we all got different teams. in the
Mhm.
state.
Hmm.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. We do definitely got different teams though.
And it's not to the point where a nigga from Gainesville in North Central Florida can go platinum just in North Central Florida, like a nigga from the Bay can just be popping in the Bay
Mm-hmm.
and be very, very rich in the Bay, or a nigga from LA can just be popping in LA.
Like how Too Short and E40 was doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Lil Flip was just doing it in Texas
True.
and UGK. You know what I mean? Like niggas can be big in Texas and not go anywhere else.
That's true. That is true. So it's big money out there. Big money to be made. Like big time, honestly. And shit, let's check on this shit too. You see?
But yeah, like if you want to be a megastar, that's what it is. It's how famous do you want to be? Because you can make a lot of money just making music and putting music out and getting streams and doing shows. You can make a lot of money. Like I said, tens of millions of dollars and putting out your own merch. And
there's certain states that, you know, like the Californias and Texas, where they're kind of insulated, where they can kind of just do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So
They got their own distributors and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of. There's certain different areas where
you could do that. You could do that anywhere, though. In this age of technology, you can do that anywhere. Like literally, there's nothing stopping you from doing whatever the F you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Which is right.
But it's you just doing it. But like I said, it's now to the point of how famous do you want to be? Because the music industry is just taking influencers at this point. Even the big fashion houses are hiring fucking influencers as their creative directors.
Yeah.
Like people not in fashion hiring to be their creative directors.
I mean, look at Heron Prescott. I don't know you really.
Heron Preston?
Preston, yeah, sorry. Heron Preston. He's a creative director for H&M now.
I'm trying to think too.
Okay.
Like,
I personally did think Heron Preston was a good enough lie for him to venture off to do anything else. But like I said,
when you got to name
they're reaching for anything that they think.
But you think
can make money?
You think some of these guys are getting better deals?
Hell nah.
Nah.
I don't think they're getting great deals at all.
Okay. I've been wondering that just because.
Yeah, they're getting some millions, but I don't think they're getting what like an actual season. Like if they were to get like Marc Jacobs to be the head of H&M, they would have to pay him.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like if they were to get Kim from Dior, who used to be a Dior.
You think they had to pay for real for Louis V? Or
because he didn't need to be the head of Louis V.
No, he didn't. Like they got to give him probably even more money than what's his name was getting actually.
Virgil?
Yeah.
Virgil, I think he had like a 10 million contract.
He probably got 15.
I probably got 20. This man, I ain't gonna lie, he sold out Adidas.
Yeah, he's probably
he sold out of the brands very recently too. It was crazy because I was just only thinking about Billionaires Boys Club and
Human Race is doing numbers,
the Bape stuff and all that, ice cream and all that. But now that I think about it, I totally forgot about the Puma shit and all that. So yeah, he's already locked in to get 20. He's at least 20. If he's not, I'm a little shocked.
Nah, I don't think he been with Puma. He been with Adidas the whole time.
He didn't have that Puma written shoe where it was like written on the front. That was Adidas.
I have no.
Nah,
you don't remember that?
He been with Adidas the whole time.
Hold on.
I don't think Pharrell had no.
Let's check the details real quick before you know what I'm saying. Hold on, Pharrell. Puma actually. Hold on. Yeah, he had these. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh no, it says Adidas. Hold on. Okay, yeah, these were Adidas then.
Human Race. Yeah.
Adidas, bro. Human Races.
Yeah, he been with Adidas for a minute.
I was way off. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
To the point where he turned Human Race into a face brand. He got face products for them now and everything. He doing his thing. Shout out to Nico. You know what I mean? Doing this thing too.
Who?
Nico from
the Japanese guy?
Yeah, Japanese dude. Got the other clothing line going.
Hey man, it's all about elevating.
Oh,
So.
he's also the creative director for Kenzo right now.
Oh, is he? Oh shit. Nico or
Nico.
Okay.
Nego.
Okay.
Nego flow. Not play. Nego. That's what's up. That's what's up though. Like that's actually really impressive though. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because just to move on and still elevate like that. But like,
I mean, it's cool for him. I honestly think Kanye might have been a better choice.
yeah, but he was on.
Kanye has influenced so much stuff. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think probably Kanye would have probably been
the timing would
the
have
best choice.
No, the timing would have been bad though at the time of because it would have been good. It was ready.
I guess because whatever the fuck's going on with Kanye, but
yeah. The timing would have been bad. The timing would have. I think it was set up too because then Louis V have a collab with Adidas anyways. I think they had a collab.
Gucci has a collab with Adidas.
It was
currently.
Gucci.
Yeah, it's Gucci.
It was Gucci. Okay, so maybe that would have been
Louis
a little.
V probably has had a collab with Supreme, maybe Nike.
Okay, because I thought they had something. I could always check, but I doubt it.
Yeah, they even dropped the motherfucking shoebox or some shit that roll out. They got a motherfucking put your shoes in there, got a mirror in that bitch and everything.
Yeah, they got just LV shoes, but not LV Adidas.
Now, Louis V just fuck with Nike.
It was definitely Gucci though.
Yeah,
it was definitely like Gucci suits and shit like that.
They had the Gucci shoes. I seen this girl in the gas station with it though. It's just as fire, dog.
Yeah, these were them. I mean, one of these. Yeah, they had the little suits with these shits too.
Yeah, she had them pink shits on.
These shits, right?
Yeah, them shits was fire.
Yeah, nah, they're hitting. I ain't even gonna hold you. But nah, I mean, it would have probably been a little conflict of interest for one on the crossover deal, probably. You know what I'm saying? Two would have been if it was like Adidas and LV, that would have been very like a real smooth transition. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, just like, all right, we just need to make this play. Kanye, just step right into this spot. You know, Virgil, you got that relationship. We already have this collab going. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
They say Neiman Marcus going out of business.
all of these big brands is going out of business, bro.
People ain't pulling up to warehouses like that. Just them where big department stores like that no more. Not consistently. Even in the mall, but they're not going to consistently do that.
It's best time to do some shopping.
I mean, they're saying after he made that, especially after he made that comment about the no broke people shopping at his stores or something like that.
Oh no, I didn't hear.
Yeah, he made some wild comment like that. So I think business on plummeted after that.
That's good. It's best time to do some shopping.
Get your gear ready. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously the recession is definitely hitting a little bit, but not even just that, but you have a lot of different things going on with just fashion.
Everything's changing.
It's changing.
Everything's changing. The world's changing.
Mm-hmm. And everything's like pretty much digital. People are getting comfortable with just, digital. So people just need warehouses for stock, if anything. You know what I'm saying? And just let Amazon.
Malls are losing whole bunches. They're like ghost towns now. I used to love going to the mall as a kid.
The mall ain't got shit. You got to do all the shopping online. Mall ain't got shit but sneakers in there, bitch.
Yeah, I pulled up to the mall like one time, maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. It was definitely empty. It was still like independent.
Well, let me say, Coral Square Mall ain't got shit. Sawgrass Mall got everything because it got all the department stores with the.
Yeah,
was it packed out though when you last went?
No,
the last time I went to the Coral Square Mall, Sawgrass is always packed. Last time I went to Coral Square Mall, though, oh my god, there was nobody there.
It's a ghost town. They changed up Coral Square Mall so much. It's all they got in there right now is probably the sneaker stores, which is like Shoe Palace, Foot Locker, Champs. They done took out Lids. They took out man, they took out so much shit. I think they still got Build-A-Bear in there. They still got Victoria's Secret. Maybe I think Express. Maybe
it seems like all the essential stores.
They took out. It's just Champs. There's really just sneaker stores in there now.
The reason why sneaker stores is
they got Macy's. I think
the reason why sneaker stores is that
I hate Macy's.
It's because if you got obviously you got kids, right?
Sneak. I mean, but everybody rocks sneakers. So
Yeah,
I mean,
but not even that. But for mostly for the kids that's like in middle school, high school, their feet's growing so fast that you probably got to go check out what's going on.
Nike.com, baby.
Nah, for sure.
Nike.com.
You're willing. You're still a parent, person that's willing to go send it back. But if that kid don't got the right size, you at least at the place you can check if that size works. Worst case scenario, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I don't
Like,
listen. The only time we buy shoes at the store, to be honest with you, is if we got to go somewhere that same day, and we trying to
match them out.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Everybody rock some forces, but you know what I mean. If it's like we going to school shopping, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just buying some sneakers for the kids, Nike.com.
I mean, yeah, you know whatever, they feet now.
You know what I mean?
You know they.
Oh, shout out to Hibbert too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Low key, Hibbert got some shoes for the low.
Nah, they definitely got some little secret joints out there, man. Yeah,
but
man.
we need talk about that 70s nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Madison, or whatever his name is. The nigga
that 70s show.
The 70s show nigga, man.
How do you spell that fool's name, man? Danny
Masterson. Yeah. He got 30 years.
30
not
years.
Really,
you know what I mean?
really to talk about. But honestly, what did you want to talk about it? What?
But the other thing I want to talk about is Ashton Kutcher, right? And
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, you know what I mean, supporting the half. You know what I mean, talking about they would leave their 2 kids with him and everything else like that. All I really gotta say for that is that's only celebrity shit, right? All I'm saying is niggas is only making a big deal because he's a celebrity, dog. If it was any other nigga on the road, ain't no nigga saying no, ain't nobody saying no shit like that.
Oh no.
Like, so at the end of the day, I mean, you want to feel sorry for your friend, like you were in a normal white tee.
Well, let's see
you know
what
what I'm saying?
say.
Look at this shit, sad shit. Like
of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or reach homicize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
She's not even looking at the camera.
Well, shame on that nigga, man. That's been the show, man, and don't drop the soap. Y'all take it easy, man.
That's about it.
Peace. Yeah.